Yes. So this is your first question. Just need to find an element in a sorted array.
Is it necessary the element is in the array?
Yes. So the given conditions that you can expect is element will always be present. You can have size of the array maximum of 10 to the power 5, and same goes for the value of the element. You can have those yeah, you can have those in positive and negative.
Negative 10 raised to 5, I can assume it.
Yeah.
Okay. Size of the array, this. Okay. So I'm seeing this is a simple question.
And
Uh,
yeah,
Not much to think about.
right.
I,
So
I don't think there is not much to think about, but I'll just run you through the example. So
in this one, Gautam, since like this is the first question, I would expect you to, for example, tell the viewers some tips of, even if it's a simple question, what were few of the keys points like you do see, so that you get the idea that this is the way that how I'll solve it.
yep. Okay. So the question seems very simple. So that's why the best approach is to always ask few questions, like some doubts that you might have. Like one of the thing was, is the element going to be in the array or not? If it is not there in the array, what should I return? What should be the size of the array? What can be the range? If there is a possibility that there are if that element is repeated, is there a duplication? If there's a duplication, which one should I send?
Hmm.
Is there a duplication by any chance?
No, this one is not having any duplicates.
Yeah.
Just unique element.
So yeah, it will be unique. So more or less, I have two approaches. One would be just looping it, just check each and every element and go to, like, when you find that element, you return the index. I'm just assuming that we are actually returning the index, right?
I'm sorry, come again.
Are we returning the index?
Yes, you need to return the index.
Okay. So Tushar has asked one question: how do you tell interviewer directly optimize one, or do you improvise some brute force and show? So the thing is, I usually write the brute force first, because that way the interviewer can understand that, yeah, this is the answer that should come by hook or crook. After that, you basically introduce the optimized one, because sometimes if it's not working in the optimized one, it's not going to work in the brute force one. So brute force is the easiest one to write, and also it's the easiest one to express to the interviewer. And the interviewer might say, "Yeah, this one works, but then can you optimize this?"
That's true.
So basically, you have cracked the first point, and after that, you like it's like a 10-mark question. So you are using that 1 mark to actually verify all the parameters are right. And if the answer can be solved in that way that you're thinking of, after that, the 9 marks is basically the optimization, how well you do it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Thank you, Tushar, for asking that question. So, I'll just write the pseudocode.
Yeah. So,
Uh,
like, which approach is this? You mentioned that you are having two approaches.
so, the first approach is to just go from left, pick each element, check if that element is equal to the element that we want to have. If the element is the same element, then you return the index.
Okay, so this is like a brute force approach, right?
Yeah, it's going to be O of n time.
Okay, and no spaces.
Spaces, no space. I don't think it's needed like that.
Okay, sure. So that is like the basic brute force approach. That is fine. I think you can proceed to the optimized one, and then oh,
Okay, so the optimized one, I will use binary search algorithm.
mm-hmm.
So basically, I will check, like I'll put two pointers, the start at the end at which I want to search. I'll check for the middle one. The middlemost value, if it is less than the uh, value that we are looking for, then the left side of the array is not usable. So I'll give you an example. So we are looking for three. Oh, not three, sorry. Let me just make it to seven. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So my search is from one till seven. Okay.
Yeah,
And first thing, just pick a number.
3.
Three. Okay. So we'll look at the indexes. One has zero as the index, and seven has six. Zero plus six by two, which is three. We will be pointing at four at this point. So at four, you see that the number that we are looking for is less than four. So there is no use to searching on the right side. And the current number is also not the value. So we'll actually look at one number below that. And then we do it till we actually find the value.
Okay.
So is this
Yeah, I think you
clear?
can code it out.
Yeah. Uh, array comma value. If array is empty, there is no use. You can't find the value. But that's already we discussed that that value is present in the array. So this is not possible. So I'll actually have two variables, start comma end. This is a variable which we are looking for to search. Start will be at 0.
Hmm.
The end will be at length of array minus 1.
Yeah.
This will be the index. So the mid. Okay. Mid will be start plus n by 2. Or you can always say start plus n minus start by 2. But that basically comes to start plus n by 2.
Yeah, so you mean start plus, and this is like more for a viewer. As an interviewer, I won't write it down.
Yeah, by 2. Yeah,
These are the cases in which, say, if your first and last values, like, is when you add them, they might overflow an integer. So in those times, you need to take the mid value.
yeah,
Go on, Gautam.
yeah. So I'm actually moving this down. So I want to check start is less than or equal to end. So I want to make sure that both are actually not crossing each other.
Hmm.
Okay. While start and end are there and it's not crossing each other, we still want to run the loop.
Yeah.
So I have the mid. So first thing I want to check is the value at the mid is area mid. So first case value at the mid is equal to uh, the value that you're looking for. Then you just have to return the index, which will be mid. And value mid is less than value. Then the left side of the array is not where I should be searching for it because it's a sorted array,
Yes.
right? So what I will do is I'll make star equal to mid plus one. So why mid plus one? Because anyway, I'm actually inclusively searching for start and the end. And because I already know the mid value is not the value, I don't actually need to put it at that.
Yeah.
So it's an else if, and there is an else case. Else, this is basically value mid is greater than value. So in this case, it's not on the right side of the array. So basically end equal to mid minus one. And just in case if you are going to ask the next question and what if the value is not there? So I'll just put a negative one over here, and then this
Oh,
should also take that case. Just in
also,
case I'll also
yeah. Also, like with this, if you don't put a return, you'll be likely to have an error stating that only line number 23 was the one which was returning your value. The whole, like every flow in the function was not returning you the value. So that's why you do need to return that as well. Right, Gautam?
yeah, yeah. So the compiler will shout at you telling that this could potentially be a vulnerability. So yeah, it's
Exactly.
better to actually do that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, this that was this one looks good. This was like the warm up question. I think like we can move on to the question now.
Okay.